Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today joined by...
Henrik, the general of Goose.
Yes, and today we got a beer I'm really stoked about that was brought here from Jakob the Lord of Malts. So this is none other than the Stone's new Enjoy by 2/14/16 Unfiltered edition. So some of you might know Jakob went back to Denmark on vacation and we reviewed some beers and whatnot, and then he actually went to vacation in San Diego as well, where he bought this beer to bring home. We were actually supposed to review it together, but he couldn't make it because he had to go back, or he didn't have time. He had to go back to Greenland and he had some stuff to do, visiting family and stuff, so we didn't get to review it, but he was so awesome and kind and said, well, you just had your birthday, so why don't you keep it and review it?
Well,
so thanks a bunch,
cool.
Dude. That is awesome. I really appreciate it. So shout out to the Lord of Malts.
And lucky for me.
Yeah, lucky for you. So we're actually having a bottle here, so I'm sharing it with some good friends. They should have the opportunity to try this 9.4% unfiltered double IPA. So I think this is kind of Stone's attempt at making a New England style East Coast, Northeast hoppy beer. And it has some really nice, it's got a lot of hops compared to a lot of the New England breweries, but it's got a ton of hops. It's got, let's see, I took a picture. It's got Nugget, Super Galena, Simcoe, Delta, Target, Amarillo, Cascade, Galaxy, Citra, Nelson Sullivan, Motueka, or Motueka, and Helga. That's a lot of hops. That's a lot of hops. I can taste the hops in it. So, should be interesting.
Yes.
I can't wait. Back in the day when I had the regular Enjoy by and reviewed it with Jakob, it was one of my all-time favorite IPAs. Before I had the New England stuff, I gave it like a 97, so we'll see how the palate's changed. But it looks really nice. It looks like orange juice.
Yeah, it does.
So super easy.
Multi-fruit juice, orange juice.
Yeah, you want to check out your own one.
Yes, do it. Yes.
Wow, that's really fresh.
Yeah.
It's only like 3-4 weeks old now.
Wow.
I'm getting a lot of tropical fruit.
Yes, and that sweetness as well. It's amazing.
Yeah, sweet citrus, sweet oranges. It's got a light dankness, but it's not a lot like that West Coast dankness. But it's really light, like a lot of peach and stone fruit as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Overripe mangoes. I'm getting a lot of peachy stone fruit.
I'm starting to drool.
Yeah. It's not. It's a little more punchy, harsh than something like Treehouse, but it smells fucking amazing. I mean, my heart still lies on the West Coast. I've mentioned this in the previous review. I still really love West Coast IPA. I do prefer the new, juicier IPAs more, the tropical ones. But I mean, what got me into I got super hooked on juicy fresh IPA was the West Coast stuff. But this smells more towards a New England, but with a good kick of West Coast. I mean, it does have the grapefruit. It does have a little bit of dankness. But it's so tropical, fruity, juicy, and my mouth is watering.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's try it. Cheers. Thanks to Jakob for the beer. Oh, that's really good. Whoa, it's like being smacked in the face with hop. Yeah. It's kind of funny because the New England is more like balanced and super juicy tropical, smacked in the face with tropical fruit juice. This is some of that, but with a proper kick of like bitter, like dank, like hey, I'm still from the West Coast, brother.
I thought it would have more of a tropical fruit.
Kind of the aroma is more peachy, stone fruity, and tropical. Where the flavor is still very tropical, but lots of grapefruit and dankness. Not really the earthy kind of intense. Maybe some pine, but it's just a little. I think the most dominant is like sweet citrus, tangerine, oranges, and like peaches, stone fruit. With some tropical kind of, you call them mouthfeel in it.
Medium to full.
Yeah. It's not as huge and chewy as some of the Treehouse type beers, but yeah, you tried, was it green? You tried a sip of?
Yeah.
You tried it, I think it was green actually. It was on my moving in party.
Yeah.
You tried it. But it's a 9.4% beer as well. I mean, that's a huge beer. You don't really taste that either.
No, you get a slight warmth in your throat.
But the hops kind of hide it, and it's the malt isn't really at play either. There's maybe a slight sweet maltiness to it, but no caramel, toffee, or anything. It's just like tons of grapefruit, some dankness, tons of peach, a good kick of like, I'd say probably mango, overripe mango.
And the aroma is amazing.
I actually feel like this is kind of like the best of both worlds. It's the dank, intense, smack in your face bitterness from the West Coast, but the kind of tropical flavors from East.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a lot of people on YouTube gave like 93 and 92 because they're like, really in love with the East Coast stuff, but I'm actually gonna go 96 on it because I think this is still fucking amazing, and this is a great mix of East and West Coast. I still enjoy the big smack in your face dank tanks and whatnot, but I still also love the tropical ones, which I've started to prefer a little. So yeah, 96 is awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, I was thinking something like that as well, like 96, 97, something like that, exactly.
It is a really nice.
Yeah, it is.
And it's fresh.
It's fresh, and I've just the aroma and the taste combined is just amazing. Yeah.
I don't think this is one you drink cold as traditional IPA. It's not like warm up a little.
Yeah.
Not warm up like with some of the Treehouse and stuff, because then it's probably gonna be more dank and whatnot. But it's really good, guys. If you get a chance, and you probably will if you're in the States, get the Stone Enjoy by Unfiltered. This is definitely better than regular Enjoy by. Really awesome stuff. Thanks a bunch to Jakob for this. I guess this review is for you, man. Hope you could be here. He probably had it at the brewery because he bought it at the brewery in Escondido. So awesome stuff, guys. Let us know what you think of the Enjoy by Unfiltered from Best Before, or Enjoy by 02-14-16 Unfiltered IPA. If you had a chance to try it, and as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Instagram. We're gonna say cheers. See you guys in another beer review.